that, didn't enjoy that moment, really doesn't have a heart in them, and certainly not a sporting heart.
On that note, we've got to go. Richard, thanks for your time. Looking forward to the Super Bowl this afternoon. That's us for now. Back to Paul and Kate.
Thanks very much, Stephen. Well, South Auckland's not normally an area you hear a lot of good things about, especially recently. 8 homicides committed there in just 3 months last year. But while the area has its problems, the news is not all bad. Jay Hartness went in search of some of the positives about the place in the business, sporting and social arenas.
Otara is not known for its left-hand brake, but there is a locally based board riding club, the Orato Surf Rides.
Round, round, get around, I get around, yeah, get around, round, round, I get around, I get around.
Fantastic! You guys looking fantastic. 2005 World Amateur Bodyboarding Champion Mickey Wells.
This is like the most sturdiest wave. I like how the wave helps keep me balanced as well. It's wonderful.
And her partner Danny Namani. So how are you doing there, Danny?
I'm good, thanks.
Are you comfortable?
Yeah, every club needs a good foundation.
Set up the club in 2001. In case you're wondering, there's no surf at Otara, so the club's 40 members usually do their thing at Piha, west of Auckland. Also, Orato is Otara spelt backwards. What do people get out of belonging to the club, mate?
I think they're exposed to a different type of sport. For the absolute beginners, they get to see what it's like to just be out in the surf. I think for a lot of people that's kind of scary, especially because we take them to Piha the first time. We also do run a competition, which is part of the New Zealand bodyboarding circuit.
But long-time member Michelle McCormick joined for none of these reasons. She was just after something to do with her young family.
I was actually 7 months pregnant at one of the surf camps, so they even offered to cut a hole out in a board for me so I could still be involved.
And Michelle thinks that clubs like the Chargers could solve some of South Auckland's problems.
Being part of a team like Danny and Mihi create, when you're part of a team you feel that social conscience and responsibility, and sometimes that's what's missing for some of these youths that are out there. They haven't had anyone teach them that, so to be part of a community that these two are trying to develop might help the youth feel like they have got some responsibility to their own community.
Jorge Bernal, or George as he is known to his customers, only wound up in Mangare Bridge by accident. But he says the suburb's a place for him and his business.
You know, this community is wonderful. I think the South Auckland is good, man.
George left his native Argentina after his brother was murdered in a politically motivated attack in 1996. After holding several different jobs, George bought into what was then a bakery in 2006. Since then, George has abandoned the Lamingtons in favour of a form of culinary evangelism.
Well, the idea of the cafe is involve the community, the whole community. We want to bring a flavour from South America. To people can taste what we have in South America, and then if we like it or not like it, because the people support this area. No? And also the South American people, because they live all around the place, all around Auckland, they can come just in weekends. And the weekends we have a mix-up. No? You can come here on the weekends and you can hear Spanish, English, sometimes Italian, Portuguese. No, every single people come to the cafe, and this is I love it. I love it.
The Mangare Bowling Club was founded in 1926. The club's members, many of whom have seen the area change from rural to urban, feel well qualified to comment on their patch.
It's just unfortunate that Mangare, has a name. And I suppose the stigma of that, tells people that it's not the area to be in. But let me assure you, it is very, very friendly here.
A lot of the South Auckland problems are generated perhaps from a lack of understanding of the cultures that are actually now established in the area.
Like the surfers, Ray believes sports clubs are good for a community's health.
People having to work over 7 days or over a break of 7-day period has interfered with people's weekend when their standard weekend is, and that's the time that perhaps people are being left on their own going in the wrong direction, and it's sports clubs and it's other sort of community environments like that that really are starting and endeavouring to do their best to pull that back.
The bowling.
Good bowling, mate.
Yeah. Brilliant.
The bowlers, the surfers and the coffee merchant are all doing their bit to help themselves and their area. It helped makes their confidence in South Auckland's future seem justified. Anything to add to that, Danny?
Yeah, just barbecues. When you got a whole group of people getting together, yeah, more food is there. So
I used to go to the TAB during weekend, and now bowls help me a lot to control all my vices.
How would you rate yourself as a player now?
Very good.
I've come in with just 2 bags, and this is the result now. See, I have a cafe, I meet wonderful people, and then I believe the situation in South Auckland will change. We have to show good things, no? And people as well change mind, no?
It's 2 minutes away from 8 now. Breakfast News is next, and then we find out why experts are so concerned about Mount Ruapehu's crater lake. That's just after 8.